will have the floor, please.
Okay, great. Thank you, Yaakov. Can everyone hear me? Let me know in the chat that everyone can hear me. Put some pluses in there so that we know that you can hear and that the different languages are coming through. If you're finding that you're listening to a language that you yourself don't know, that's because you haven't put the translation into play. And what you should do at the bottom of your screen, it says translation language. Click on that and then select your language. I see some messages popping up that says, I don't understand language. So you have the ability to select your language. Okay, it looks like we are ready to begin. Tonight, I'm going to go through with you our new presentation slides. Then I'm going to pass the word back to Mr. Ashraf, who will talk about our compensation plan and some very unique opportunities. And we will have some in between here, some guest speakers to talk about some surprises. But before we jump right in, I do want to make a little bit of an introduction, and that is about us. Our story of how we got to this moment in time is important. Our history gives us a clue into the future, right? So before you can go forward, sometimes you have to examine where you have been. But I want to make the point, if you're new here, if you're just starting out, if you're at rank 0 or rank 1, 2, 3, and you've just started with the company and you haven't been here from the beginning, it doesn't make a difference. We all start each day on the same way. We get up, we brush our teeth, we put our pants on, and we go to work. Everyone starts from 0 in the morning. So I want you to feel all equal here tonight, and I want you to listen to a little bit of our story and see where we're going. And hopefully when this is all over, you'll be extremely happy and proud to be here tonight, and you will be willing and able to work hard and build this future with us. So basically, the development ideology of Qubit Life implies the creation of its own unified ecosystem based on quantum technologies and the distribution of platform resources between our users. Our partners hold patents in the fields of quantum computing, which is used by Qubit Life in the cryptocurrency market. And that's the core, that's our original basis. That's where we began, with that one seed, okay? And now, as you just heard, we have more than 60 plus offices that have been opened by partners of the Qubit Life platform in different countries around the world. Some examples: Mexico, Thailand, Cambodia, Russia, Turkey, Ukraine, Britain, South Africa, Nigeria, Belarus, and there's probably a whole bunch more that are coming down the pipe that we haven't mentioned. I know we just kicked off one of our sales camps in India, which was phenomenal. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, I want you to focus, please, on this last part. This is really critical to take in and understand. And that's our mission. We haven't really spoke a lot about our mission in the past because it's been evolving, but I think this really nails it, okay? And I want this to be a centerpiece, okay, for you guys to be able to really understand what's going on, okay? So here we have our mission, and that's to implement, expand, okay, and our core quantum technology across all human paradigms, thus creating a planetary ecosystem that delivers our members a lifestyle of both health and wealth, okay? And this is really, really, really key. Just one second. So can everyone hear and see me? Okay, there we go. There's the picture. Somehow it disappeared. Okay, so we're back on track. So, okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so obviously these are the people, we just went through them, so we don't have to do that again. If we can forward to the next slide, please. And the slide after that. Okay, and you heard about me. Let me just give you one highlight. I didn't come from this background, and my story is very simple. I was very good friends with Mr. Lyman. He asked me to join, and the rest was history. I started in May of 2020, but as I said, every day is a new day and a new journey, and I've been really blessed to be here, and I'm really looking forward to our future. Next slide, please. Okay, as you heard in the film, I think I spent a little bit of time talking about how this was going to be a really tough year. In 2021, I think, when we look back as a group, maybe in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, I believe not 2020. I believe that 2021 will be the pivot year. That will be the year where everyone says, man, we really worked hard. Because starting the company and getting growing numbers from 3,000 to 400,000, that's great, and it's doable. But now, can we take our dream products and services, and can we get our community to consume them, to take them into their lives, make them a part of their daily lives, okay? And can we then get them to actually sell them at a rate and speed and velocity that allows the company to sustain itself? And this is where we are at. We are in 2021. We've called it active growth, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Of course, if we're successful in 2021, we will be able to then go into 2022 with some stable growth, okay? And there is where, we won't say we were on autopilot, but there we're going to enjoy the fruits of our labor. The people on this call, the people that are here now, you have not seen anything yet. If you guys work hard, you follow what we tell you to do, you duplicate, you consume, and you go into the future. 2022 is going to be a big payoff year. And of course, 2023, that's where we're really going to put it all together, when the marketplace is much clearer in terms of our legal and the crypto community. And we're going to really be able to then wrap this thing into what we call a digital bank. Okay, so this is the roadmap, 3 simple years, 3 simple steps. And we're hoping that you're going to join with us and continue with us. Next slide. Okay, so this is a rather big slide here. I think rather than read it all to you, let me talk to you about the concept of it all, okay? And that is really our products and services that we're going to have going into 2021, okay? You hear a lot in the news and a lot sometimes amongst the community, you know, people that are coming in, oh, do they really have products and services? Do they really have all that they say they have? I think by now, everyone out there understands that the company is a serious company with multiple venues of products and service and ever growing. And so our products and services just in 2021 that we've achieved in the first quarter are right there with the check marks and network travel, crypto market signals, average result of education, our venture co-investment program, the peer-to-peer platform right around the corner about to be released, courses in box, and we have Telegram bot, and we have a startup accelerator, which a lot of you already have participated in. I'm going to speak a little bit more about that. And then, of course, coming down the road, we have the affiliate market program improvements, concierge services, our office, our official marketplace, which will come through our Q chain and our NFT, as well as conducting the ICO, which we have really big plans for this year, and 2 corporate licenses that we'll add, and a whole bunch of other things that will be coming down the pike. Of course, events, right? Events coming up. Our sales camp already kicked off. India, Russia, Peru, South Africa, and Ukraine. What other company has ever done simultaneous launches of a sales camp product in all of these different countries? This was mind-blowing, and it was done at such a high level. It's super impressive, okay? Coming up, we have our 4th and 5th of May in Dubai at the Armani Hotel. And then, of course, that will include our Leadership Council and our Elite Sales Task Force. And then more importantly, on the 7th, 8th, and 9th of May in Dubai at the Atlantis Hotel, that's where our Leadership Summit will be with ranks 5+ and higher. Okay, and this is really, really key for people to come up and show up and really get involved at that level. This is your reward. The big Asian hackathon, that's going to be amazing. The regatta of top 30 users, our expedition to Mount Everest, that is going to be mind-bending. That's going to challenge you both physically, mentally, spiritually. Really great stuff there. And of course, not to leave out anything, but our specialized programs. This has just been a huge financial success for the company, and it's grown people both in their spirit, both in their health, and in their wealth. Quantum Leap online course with Andreas Thiessen, really growing the mind, body, and spirit, all in one online courses by Dennis Dashenko. I mean, if you haven't heard this guy, you are missing out on a lot. And he's going to be back. He's going to be doing more courses. Mind-blowing information. It's amazing the members that we have and what their capabilities are. Our Advanced Way online course with Susanna Rodriguez, I have a personal signed copy of her book. She's unbelievable. Get to know her, join into these courses. This will teach you about MLM, the legal side of MLM, the marketing side of MLM, the duplication side of MLM, every concept about selling. It really is a deep, deep dive into the business that you are in. There's an Insta Master online course that's coming up by Venji. This is going to be phenomenal. And of course, Pro Crypto Trader online course by Leon Rebelsky. Leon has been giving a lot of free consultation, a lot of free back office programs and teaching people. And now it's time for him to develop his specialized program. I think you guys are going to be blown away by this. Next slide, please. Okay, key statistics and goals for 2021. Let's go through them quickly. 1 million users worldwide. Can you help us get there? I want to see you guys. Please, if you think we're gonna be able to get to these goals, put some pluses down below. I want to see you guys wake up a little bit here. This is a really, really, really important slide. Please write these goals down. Okay, take them into your lives. More than 10,000 users will reach rank 3. Go into the back office and look what it takes to be ranked 3. That's incredible. 10,000 plus, 100 millionaires among our users. Can you imagine that, right? In just under a year and a half, if we reach that goal. More than 20,000 people will attend offline courses. That is an amazing activity in and of itself. 1,000 plus webinars will be held by our speakers. 1,000 users, listen to this, 1,000 users on our system will have earned greater than 100,000 USDT. I don't know where else you can do this. If you know someplace else you can do this, please put it into the chat room because I'd like to know about it. It's impossible. We are on fire here and we're doing it the right way. And this is what makes everything about this company completely done the right way. More than 20 conferences will be attended by QubitLife. 100 plus offices will open up around the world, okay? All fully available to our localized members. Really great stuff. 100 plus global media will publish articles about QubitLife. And this is really important. And I want people to understand that you can participate in this branding globally. When you use a product and you use a service, like we talked about before in the previous slide, take time to make a 3 to 5 minute video, a diary of your experience. You see a lot of this in the back office with people with their cars and the houses, and they've done some phenomenal jobs. That's really important to get the message out into the broader social media that you are using specific products, specific services, that you get a result from it. Take a minute or two, turn your camera on and push record and then send it in. We're going to have the ability for you to upload those things. We want to hear from you. We want to know how well these simple products and services are affecting your life. And then we will promote this, and this will help get people around the globe to understand who we are in a very specific way, in a very local way, and clearly about our products and services. Fantastic stuff. Keep this active growth going. This is your job. This slide is your job. You guys have to make this happen. Next slide, please. Okay, everyone knows about our offices. This is phenomenal. You see the official office openings, different consulting offices all around the globe, 438,500 total member, okay, and plus 71,000 there at the bottom right-hand corner. If you are interested in opening up a QubitLife office from the consulting, please contact the Telegram channel that is right there in front of you. And then this will allow you to, if you're ranked 4 or higher, qualify and you can get your own office. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is our world. We're not going to go through it on this slide, but this is kind of what I was talking about, okay? We started with 1 license and 2 robots. And in 10 months, 10 and a half months, we created exactly what we said we would do. This is not anything that's fictitious. These are not things that are coming. These are things that are here now. Every one of you needs to consume these products. If you're going to sell them, you must consume them first. Just like a chef doesn't let his food leave the kitchen until he tastes a little bit, The same thing here. You guys need to absolutely consume these products one at a time, and then you'll fully understand them. You'll be able to explain them to people. You'll be able to sell them, and you'll be able to get a reward from that. Very simple 4 steps to being successful here at Qubit Life. Okay, so this is the world that we live in. And before we go deeply into it, let's just take a step back and try to understand where we came from. Next slide, please. Okay, so how did it all begin? We had our piece of technology, as I told you. We had a soft launch, and then we went to Dubai. And a gentleman named Andreas Thiessen was the moderator. He was helping do the program and helping us move from one moment to the next moment. Really unbelievable guy. I got to know him. I first saw him, and he gave me this big hug, and his energy just like exploded out of his chest into my body. I was like, whoa, who is this guy? What is he all about? It was my first meeting with him, and little did I know he would become the anchor, one of the major anchors to what we do here at Qubit Life. I love this guy dearly. I have a lot of respect for him. He's a gentleman, a scholar, a student, and he really is committed to what we are doing. And so it began there, and we went right off to the races with Basecamp. Next slide, please. So we took this little piece of technology that was doing really, really well, earning capital for ourselves and our members. Everybody was in love with it. And then after Dubai, boom, 5, 6 base camps in 5, 6 months. Unbelievable experience. Please put some pluses in the bottom if you actually attended a base. I would love to see how many people actually on here actually went to 1 base camp, 2 base camps, 3 base camps. Let everyone know that you were there. Let everyone know that this is the hallmark of what we started. This is the rock of where it all began. And when you go to these base camps, you get this spiritual awakening. And I'm not being overly dramatic here. You really grow as a human being. All of your negativity, your guard comes down. You really get to know yourself, and you get to know the people around you. You form relationships from all over the globe. And then really honestly, you get to make some money along the way, and you climb inside of yourself and you grow, 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 grow. And Basecamp, this is a 10-day educational program for training. Those who want to improve all of their skills and their lifestyles, you'll spend 10 days, unforgettable days together with Andreas Thiessen. And if you haven't been, look out for the next ones because they're coming. And this is the cornerstone for the sales camps. Well, next slide, please. Okay, so what is it? What is it going to happen when you get there? They're guaranteeing 5-time result that you will increase from you, okay? Global personal growth, working in advance with teams, as I mentioned, unique entertainment program. If you've never been, you'll have a blast. I actually walked over, I was in the Dominican, I got to walk over hot rocks into the waiting arms of Andreas Thiessen. Unbelievable experience, okay? Accelerated development of new skills, that's really key. In sessions with a master psychologist. Now, I'm telling you, you may think that you're impervious to this or that maybe you can't be, loosen your mind, but I'm telling you, when you get in the grips of Mr. Andreas Thiessen, you will have success. Next slide. Okay, so here we are. We went through this dynamic, small little pebble of an idea into this huge universe of products, and we landed on this planet now. We call it Qubit Life Academy. And here, my friends, is your new team. Okay, at the center of this universe is Mr. Andreas Thiessen. I told you about him, and then the team around him are his support group that come from what we call the top 20 panel, which we're going to talk about a little bit more. And surrounding that are all of our products and services, marketing, boom sales, Pro Crypto Trader, the base camp, you have the sales camp, you have advanced camp, you have turbo promotion in YouTube, you have film production where we're making movies. I think Queen Wiki has participated in this. They made a whole film and a series, and she flew down to Mexico and they went through that whole thing. We have all-in-one in Quantum Leap, which is a specialized product, one-on-one with Mr. Andreas Thiessen. This is the group that represents our educational platform, right? It comes from you all the way at the base. And all of these products will be filtered down to you through this team, through the Qubit Academy and this team. So let's give a bunch of pluses in the bottom for these guys. Well done, guys. Really, you guys have been amazing, and I'm so proud that you guys are part of this team, and I'm looking forward to working with you guys. Next slide, please. Okay, the best investment in the world is an investment in knowledge. I mean, I don't know anybody who can argue with that. So let's not even try. Qubit Life enables all platform users to sell and buy knowledge. Listen to that. Sell the knowledge, buy the knowledge, right? So here, as you just saw in the previous slide demonstrated, there's all of these products and services. And when you're using them and you're growing, you're getting paid. You're getting paid through your direct bonus, okay? This is complementary to our core education license. You must enjoy these products and services, and we must know them, we must consume them, we must use them, and then we must absolutely go out into the field and we must sell them for success. Next slide, please. Okay, so here is our pitch camp, okay, our startup accelerator, okay, and you have at the center of that Mr. Graham Leach, okay, that is the gentleman. I see that we're saying that there's a bad echo. Let me see if there's something we can do about that. Hold on one second. Let me know if that's a little bit better, or is there still an echo? Okay, good. Sorry about that. Excellent. Okay, so now our next product part of our system is Pitch Camp of our universe. And this is just an absolute amazing opportunity. We have Mr. Graham Leach, Professor Leach, who's been a key developer in this. And then we have the team around him, unbelievable team. You can see the names and the faces. These are long-standing members of our community. These are people who have really been with us through thick and thin. These are very bright, seasoned, accomplished individuals, not just as leaders here, but in their lives as well. This is a strong team. So we have Vision Gold, Magic Lotto, Network Travel, Telegraded, okay? And we are going to be bringing in more companies as well, okay? Now, Magic Lotto and Vision Gold, we're going to talk about a little bit further, but I want you to understand the concept behind this. In the back office, you will see at the top, right near your wallet amount, and right near the charity amount, you will see the venture wallet, okay? And this is our venture program where we collect the revenues that are coming in from the company that are part of the system from your ranking system, and we place them cumulatively in this program. This program then goes out into the market. The company's money, okay, goes out into the marketplace, and they, through your help and through Pitch Camp, find companies that they want to invest in. Now, we've done that twice now, once with Magic Lotto, and today officially with Vision Gold, okay? That helps sustain the company's future, because when those companies grow, the money comes back into the company, and we're able to use that to support the company's efforts, to expand the company, and to also do some other great things like pay our daily rewards, okay? This is the benefit of this. So when you're confused as to why some of your rewards are being placed in there, that's what it is. It's for the future growth. Then individually, you as a consumer and as a salesperson have an opportunity to participate separately, and I'll get into that in a minute. Next slide, please. Okay, Pitch Camp Accelerator, we want your experience to be smooth and successful, so we have designed an onboarding experience that will explain both our overall process and our step-by-step, which is required along the way. So we are basically monitoring, creating access to finance, and providing customers. We do accepted startups well, okay? This is an opportunity that no one else really has a chance to really understand about anywhere in the world. Usually this opportunity to participate in usually requires you to have an MBA It requires you to be participating at a hedge fund level, and it requires you to be able to bring sophisticated elements to a community. Now, we have opened up this opportunity to all of you. And this is just truly exciting. Companies that are hearing about the Pitch Camp are lining up to have access to you, our community. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to the Pitch Camp team. This is becoming an unbelievable product. And I think this is going to be a huge winner in 2021. And it's going to contribute to our sustainability in a major, major way. Next slide, please. Okay, so how does it work? First, a user, a corporation who wants access to you guys and to our capital, they must fill out an application. It's intense. It requires a lot of data and information. Okay. Then we go through a selection period where we digest that data, and actually you participate as part as well, where we kind of do a thumbs up or thumbs down of whether we're going to bring this company in, and we'll over time, when we go to these pitch camps, we're going to be giving this education on how we're going to do that. And then, of course, we take the company and we develop them. We get them into a position where their proposition value is ready for the marketplace, and that we can see value in them within a very short period of time, rather than investing in them and waiting several years. Okay, and this is the key to success with pitch camp. And then, of course, we accelerate them. All right, and once we've done that, that's where the value goes from a small type of investment in its capitalization structure all the way through the roof, right to the moon. And that's what we're building here. And I think that's where the exciting part is. If you remember, I told you about our VC program wallet. Now I want to talk to you about you and your participation. And this is where you can get involved on an individual level. Next slide, please. Okay. Everybody's heard about Magic Lotto. If you were in the Dominican Republic, you heard our top leader, Andrei Zaitsev, speak about Magic Lotto. He gave a presentation that would rock the financial world any day of the week. The depth and knowledge of his own product, the mathematics behind it, the revenue run rate, all of the key elements to a successful project, all exposed in public. Usually you have to sort of pull this information out of the owner of the project or the members of the project, but no, this was all there. So how does it work? It's an entertainment platform for playing the lottery, which works based on blockchain technology and provides an unlimited scaling system. And that's really, really key. And so Magic Lotto advantages are, 100% fair play. There's no fraud involved. It's all anonymous. It's a scalable system. There are no hidden fees. It's right out in the open. It's an instant win, instantly payable right to you. And the user can try his luck, and there'll be more games coming. It's going to be very expansive. We have a license coming in behind it that will allow this to expand not only inside of our community, but outside the community as well. Okay, remember the fund. Remember the VC wallet program. Please remember this. Okay, let's keep this clear. We made an investment in this company. We invested it. The company invested in this. Okay, when this pays off, this capital will return back to the company, and this will support and sustain the reward system far into the future, allow us to do more projects, allow us to hire, expand, bring in additional support, things that are lacking in a startup company. We will be able to solidify. This is very, very key. This is an investment in your future just as much as in ours. Next slide. Okay. So I told you today was a beautiful day in our history. We all want to clap together, put some pluses in there, whatever you do online. Today, the company made an investment in Vision Gold. Okay, and this is absolutely phenomenal. I'm telling you, I worked on Wall Street for 20 years. I'm telling you, there is no way in any universe or any planet system that typically you as an individual even have access to an opportunity like this at the moment that we're in now. So I think we have Marco Nastasi here. I'm not sure. I was told to ask if Marco is here, and he's going to say a few words about his product and about this company. Please pop up. Let me know someone that he is here and tell everybody how it works. Are you here, Mr. Marco Nastasi? Hello. Okay, I think he will not be here. So we will save the detail of Vision Gold for a future date. But I can tell you that we just launched this product. It's going to be a phenomenal winner. Just to give you some quick points about it, it's coming out of Colombia. It's an operating gold mine right next to the field that we're in. There are proven reserves, I believe, that are there. There's a vein that runs right through it, for those of you who understand that. And that is a big, big deal. The capital that we're infusing will help launch the mining operation. I think they smelt the gold right on site, and they actually turn it into a viable product that can be shipped right on site. It doesn't have to leave the country. This is huge cost saving if you know anything about mining and producing gold. So we're really excited about this. This is going to be a great opportunity. Next slide, please. Okay, I think I even saw someone make a request. Can you talk a little bit more about network travel? This is a product of PitchCamp. This is a company who made investment to me, and I think some of you heard me say this before. I'm just being honest. I think out of all the products and services you have, me as an individual person and what I like to do, this is it. This is my favorite product. I cannot wait to travel with all of you, be able to enjoy these. The cost savings and the experiences of anybody's been away with our company before, it's first class all the way. This is unbelievable. And hopefully you will all be able to participate in some part of these programs. What is it? We assist with visas. We finding you the best flights, accommodation, with guides, Sherpas, with the necessary equipment. Nothing goes unlooked, with unique routes. If any of you were at a base camp in Tanzania, I can't believe that any of you would say that that wasn't one of the top 10 experiences of your life. And that was all planned by the team from Network Travel. We have our own website. And please, in the back office, you can see the upcoming schedule. So please pay attention to that. Next slide, please. Okay, here it is, upcoming schedule right here: Colombia, Morocco, Nepal, Iceland, Ethiopia. Okay, go to networktravel.ai. You can find out all about it. There are the prices that are there. A lot of you are making some really good money. I know the statistics out there. I think it's time to get traveling, okay? Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't be afraid of any of these things. We take precautionary measures. We are doing all of the visas. We're only going to places that are safe. We're following all the rules. People have had amazing experiences in all of our places. We've gone through all of these experiences in the last 6 months, right in the middle of COVID. Please have some faith in us, and we're able to move mountains for you, okay? And I look forward to seeing you on one of these trips. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is how you get involved. You ready? You taking notes? Listen up. Comparing the VC program balance in the back office, that is accumulation of funds, that the company owns those funds and then spends them and makes an investment. I see somebody saying there is no Spanish. If we can get that fixed, please. Please, if can I see the Spanish speaking community? You have Spanish translation? Is the Spanish translation working? Let me see some pluses in the, okay, CCC. Okay, good. Okay, fantastic. Okay, Magic Lotto. Okay, here are the statistics on it. You can read them. You can get involved. You can buy 100 lot. Okay, and I can explain to you the money shot on how we're going to get from that simple formula right there in front of you into a mathematical winnable solution. This is where you put your money to work. Okay, the venture capital fund that we put into Magic Lotto, that was how we got it started. We did all the heavy lifting. We did all the due diligence. We voted on it. We decided that we wanted to invest in it. Now you can participate directly as an individual, and there's a reward for that, both not only as a consumer, but also as a salesperson. The same thing with Vision Gold. Okay, you're going to be able to purchase lots of 100 USDT. Okay, and you're going to be able to see that price rise in action round after round, and that's where you're going to be able to make a lot of money. And then, of course, we do have a third one coming, but that's a little bit of a surprise, so we'll keep that under wraps. But please go into the back office. You can see the links to these two companies. You can learn all about the specifics about them, and then you can go from there. Okay, next slide. Okay, so here we are, QChain. This is one of my favorite people in the company, Mr. Dmitry Buslov. He is super duper extraterrestrial smart. Sometimes when we speak, I really don't understand some of the things he talks about. He is brilliant. He has designed, developed, and implemented our QChain products and services. At the core of this is our blockchain, and I'll tell you a little bit more detail about that. Surrounding him are these brilliant, brilliant salespeople and brilliant minds from Queen Wiki, Dave Stacy, Salvatore, Andrei Zaitsev, and Juan David. These are magical people, really good at what they do. You can learn from them. I know I have learned from them. And of course, our products around that, where we're going to do our ICO, we're going to get our NFT program in our marketplace going. We've got our token, our QDT, and our stable token, QSD, coming, our global decentralized storage, as well as our self DEX, which is our digital exchange. And not least but not least, I forgot, is our Q payments. And that's going to be an amazing opportunity as well. So this is your planet right here, your QChain planet. You've been presented with the three-legged stool I talked about a long time ago, which is QChain, our blockchain. We have our Qubit Academy, which is our educational platform, and of course, our pitch camp, which we just went through. This is the world that we live in. These are our universe products. Next slide, please. Okay, so QChain is a full-fledged blockchain platform capable of operating in private and public access for government, commercial, and private activities. It's a platform that can be used both with common users as well as with more powerful processors, base stations, as well as with the latest electronic and computer technologies, including quantum computers. Currently, there's several modules and smart contracts. This is the future of how we will interrelate with you. This is really key for you to understand. When we move directly into these tokenized system, you will be getting straight into your wallet, boom, 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 all of your rewards and all of your payouts. And this is going to create a trustworthy, frictionless system. And I'm really excited about that. So just to give you some statistics, currently, we've got up to 100,000 transactions per second. That's what's going on today. Where are we going? We're going to go to 1 million transactions. And this is when things will get really, really exciting. So go to qchain.ai, register, put your information in. We're forming our entity and getting our final parts of our registration so that when we do our ICO, we're all legal and we're all registered and we've got all of our I's and T's dotted, crossed. Next slide, please. Okay, some more information about the token. QDT, right? That's the payout token, is expressing basically the intellectual property rights of QChain software code, as most tokens do. And the processing rate, as I told you, is about 100,000 transactions per second. The QDT token is designed to attract additional liquidity to the market, and that's really very key. QChain ecosystem with the possibility of receiving dividends as well as additional benefits for the partner platform. And you're going to be able to see that coming. This is going to be, as in our little movie, our blood. This is basically going to be the thing that flows through the entire system, that links us all together, or the glue, if you will. Okay, here's just some basic information on the token economics and how it's being distributed, where 7% will be from the private sale to the QubitLife platform. We've seen a little bit of the soft sell that went on, which was gobbled up in, I think, under a half a day, under hours. 35% will be for the public sale out into the community. That benefits you internally. You're getting the first look, then the basic community and worldwide distribution around you. Of course, 16% for our advisory team. We can't forget about our advisory team, with the balance going to the people who are the core team of QubiTech. Well deserved for you guys. Congratulations to Team QChain. You guys really are brilliant. Next slide, please. Okay, stable growth. You can see this is how the market has expanded. NEO 5%, ADA 10%, DOT 15%, Binance 20%, Ether 20%, and then of course QDT, we believe 40% stable profitability. We believe that we have an opportunity to surprise the market. If you think about the three-legged stool that we built, right? and how that would translate by using a utility token and that flowing through that whole community, you can start to imagine how that value, right, that value proposition can easily get you to that stable profitability. Again, this is a projection, this is an estimate, this is not a guarantee, but it gives you some idea of what we expect from ourselves. Next slide, please. Okay, again, a little bit of information about if you're purchasing the token and how you can get what we call growth drivers to profitability. When we're starting in 2021 and we're hitting all strides, we believe within a few years as we hit 2023 and we finish up with the digital bank. Remember our goals, right? 2021 explosive growth, 2022 stabilization, then getting to the digital bank. And it's at that point where we believe that you'll see explosive growth. To the right side, you can see the estimates of what we'll be doing. And of course, this token price growth, along with the income from commissions and QDT for the holder or privileged node, where we're doing the staking. This is a great opportunity. Revenue from the sale of the decentralized storage and continuous income from new emerging products inside of QChain. And if there's one thing you should be absolutely convinced of is our ability, right? Our ability to bring new products and services. Next slide, please. Okay, so if we had a drum roll, this is where I'd ask for a drum roll. This is your world. This is QubitLife, your digital platform. This is how we are structured, okay? Take a look at it. In the inner ring, you have the names and faces of some of corporate management mixed in with our international representatives, okay? And then surrounding them, as we call it, 20+1, the one being because there's always someone being replaced to keep the effort going and growing. And here you have all of the top 20 that will sit on this council that are members of each of those panels, Pitch Camp, Qubit Academy, okay, as well as QChain. Remember the faces, all of them are sitting around in this circle. They are the people that represent you, the power base that is usually in a company that is given to the corporate management. We are returning that over time to you through this council. And then we will talk about our sales, our task sales force, which our leader, Mr. Yaakov Asher will tell you about. But this is your panel. This is your future. Understand how this is working. This is clearly the most unique setup that there is in the industry. No one is doing that. So let's give a round of applause. Let's get some pluses going. Wake up a little bit here. Thank everybody here for the opportunity to be on these panels. People are doing amazing jobs. These guys are your future, and you can get there. You can go from rank 0 straight up to this council. I'm not going to name names, but every person here that is in this system, they started at rank 0. That's how they got there. This is not a secret society. This is just hard work. And you're going to hear about how to do that very, very soon. Next slide, please. Okay, it's my time to say goodbye. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of information tonight that can help you and can help grow your life. Remember this, if you don't remember anything else about Qubit Life. Our job is to create an environment using quantum technology that improves, simply put, your health and your wealth. And that's what we're all about. So without further ado, I will turn the word back over to my brother, Mr. Yaakov Asherov, our global master distributor. He will walk you through the rest of the program. I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for your support, your love, your kindness, and for sticking with us for so long. And I cannot wait to meet each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much. Cheers. Bye.